Are you growling at me? Ojalá que salgamos. A ver. Estamos. Salimos, perdón. Hola, 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 hola. Este es el canal de tu mamá. Solamente de tu mamá. El hermanito sale de vez en cuando y el papi casi nunca sale en este canal. Se llama este canal Our Mommy. Mwah. Hi guys, I know it's been a minute since I've made a video. Literally the last video I made was, I think it was what's in my hospital bag, and I wanted to do updates on Ro. I missed his 1 month one because I was just kind of getting used to parenting 2 kids and figuring things out as far as how we were going to do things and what was going to work for our family as a whole. So we definitely, you know, got it in the bag now. We've figured out how we want to do things our way of soothing him, of handling both of them on different times, different schedules. So here I am with a video finally, and I want to try and eat. This is Ro, guys. Mwah. He is 2 months old. 2 months old. He's 2 months. He is 2 months old. Apparently the pregnancy brain never left. It just turned into mommy brain, and he is massive. Mama loves you. And he is so big. I'm gonna do a quick overdraft of how much I shouldn't be eating because you guys are hardly gonna be able to understand me since I'm already so far. Like, I always have the most difficult time creating a good setup for filming. I just spit out some egg, but right now it's on top of a Kleenex box. I'm actually hoping you guys can hear me. I'm a little bit sick, so my voice isn't going to be as clear or as loud, but my voice is kind of like raspy and manly as it is. But anyways, ay, sí, bello. Ay, la mami te ama. He's already over me. Anyways, month 1 with baby was really difficult. Obviously, it was a huge adjustment period, getting used to having 2. And they're both in different stages of their lives, so it was just a lot. Also, we've been going through quite a lot with Mason's school. I haven't really gotten in detail about that through a video, but it's been pretty heavy. The school year is about to end, so we are just ready for a break now, and we're just really looking forward to having Mason at home with us, me and brother. Month 1 of having him born, having him be here at home was really hard. It was really, really hard. We were trying to get used to breastfeeding, which is it's a complete world of its own. Please don't cry. And yeah, we were trying to figure out how we were going to do things. So that was that. Also, month 1 was very, very different than Mason ever was from the start. He still is. To be honest, he was a lot more, I just feel bad saying like hard, but he was a hard baby in comparison to Mason. He was very difficult to soothe. He cried a lot more than Mason ever did as an itty bitty. And I think it all just came down to just getting to know him. Like, he, you know, took us a little bit more time to get to know him versus Mason was just very easy from literally day 1. He like hardly cried. He loved car seats. He was fine being in his crib. He loved sleeping by himself. Like, he was just always very easy. Okay, that's the washroom. He was just always very, because I'm always burning my food, so I thought the food was burning. But he was always just a very easy baby, and Ro wasn't from the start. But all it came down to was us just needing a little bit of time to get to know him and what he was about. And we did, and he is now like the easiest baby ever too. We're in month 2, and seriously, he is so amazing. Like, I really thought I would forever have to say like, oh, this is my hard baby, like, but no, he like hardly ever cries. He hardly whines. He's so happy all the time now. Definitely following in brother's footsteps. He's super, super sweet. He is more vocal than Mason ever was. Like, he will tell you each and every time if something bothers him, if he's upset. And Mason was just Mason was just still a lot more chill than he was, but he's still super sweet. Granted, it just took a little bit of time, but we're there now. We figured him out, and we figured out what's gonna work for our family. As far as what he eats, he does both formula and breast milk. I don't really pump unless I feel like my milk is starting to dry up. Then I'll start pumping. And it's just really what works for our family, doing a combination of both. He's starting to get a little antsy, and I want him to let me film this video. Also, I don't want to like edit this video at all. I just want it to like be raw and uncut because I really don't have time to edit it. So, yeah. So like when we were trying to just exclusively breastfeed, it was a miserable time for us and for me. And we, quickly realized like this is just not what's gonna work best for us and our son. A lot of my time was taken away from Mason. And that really started getting me into a hole where like I missed him and I knew I needed to do things with him that I wasn't able to do anymore. And it just exclusively breastfeeding is not for our family. And if it is for you, I think that's freaking awesome. That's the thing though. I think every family has to find what is for them, what works for them, what's best for them. And it's not gonna be the same for everybody. For me, I was just an overexhausted zombie all the time. I mean, I still am, look at me, but it was like all the time. And I was just unhappy. I didn't feel like I was being the best mom to both of my kids. So we decided to start doing combination feeding, and it just was what was best overall. There was a certain way that I had to do it because a lot of you may know that if you decide to do formula along with breastfeeding, it's kind of hard to get the baby to latch onto the nipple and, drink again. So the doctor kind of set us up on a little plan that I do want to make a video and share with those of you who might be interested in doing both as well too, as to how we did it, because it was there was a certain technique to it that we had to do in order for him to not completely resent the nipple, Also, real quick, to anybody who does completely formula, formula is amazing. I love formula. It has saved babies' lives for years now. And do not let and also mental sanity, it has saved moms for years now. So please do not let anybody make you feel bad for your way of feeding your baby. Like, you're a horrible mom because you're feeding your baby? That's never made sense to me. I don't believe breast is best. I believe fed is best. So shout out to every single mom doing the best they can. You're freaking incredible. Mwah. Anything else I'd like to see? The only thing we talked about is how he's eating. He's doing combination feeding. Mover una colita. He hates car seats. I just bragged about how sweet you were, and now you're gonna make me look like a fool. You better act right, boy. Mommy loves her boy. He hates car seats, and I think that's kind of why we say, he's a little bit more difficult than Mason, because Mason was just the easiest baby to soothe ever. He hates car seats. He hates his crib. Except for now, like as of the last week and a half, he's kind of starting to calm down in his crib. So that's nice. There's something else that makes him a lot different than Mason, and I forgot what that is. Oh yeah, I mean, sleeping at night. He's not the best sleeper. He's also not the worst, because I know I have some mom friends where their babies are literally just up all night. Babies have confusion when they're first born. They're confused from day and night. He didn't really experience that too much, so obviously he wasn't sleeping through the night. But Mason, I'm not even kidding. First day, we had to wake him up to feed. He wasn't like that. He makes sure to wake us up. Hold up. He love. I don't know what exact weight and height he is right now, because we recently took him to an appointment where, if you follow us on our family channel, you know that he had a very serious situation happen to him where he stopped breathing, and it was just really, really scary. So that last appointment that we went to was really just in relevance to that. They did take his height and his weight and his measurements, but I just was not putting attention into that at all. My mind was somewhere else and just making sure he was fully healthy and okay. And he is. So thank you to everybody who prayed for us. Thank you to everybody who sent us comments, messages. It meant so much more than I think anybody really realizes, to not feel alone in that moment, because it was terrifying. It's something that no parent should ever, ever, ever have to experience. But, we're blessed to be able to say we came out through the other end and still have our little healthy baby boy here with us. I thank God every single day, because seriously, I don't know if I could have ever lived with that. So that happened. But if you want to know a little bit more in detail about how Rose stopped breathing and that day, you can go to our family channel, Our Together, and check out that video. It's one of our most recent uploads. Let's see, what else? He loves being held. Again, he's not one to just chill out if he's not being held. But again, he's getting better. He's getting easier. So he is likely to have a little bit more patience when we set him down now versus before. He is needier than Mason, and again, I didn't breastfeed Mason at all, so that might have something to do with his neediness too. He's always he wants a nipple right now, and I just don't want to like whip out my nipple, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm uncomfortable with it. It's something that I'm still getting used to. I don't personally breastfeed in public. If you do that, I think you're so freaking awesome. 1 second. All right, I gotta face my fears. This is mom life, yo. Here we are. Oh, it's not that bad. You can't see much. I forgot what I was saying, but he loves latching on. He loves the boob. He loves food. He's super chubby. He loves Mason now. During the first month, he wasn't really aware of Mason's like face. It didn't really get his attention per se as much as mine and Martin's face and voice did. Mason would talk to him, and Mason would walk into the room, and he didn't really care for him, versus now, like, Mason walks in and he's like, oh, where's your brother? Like, he senses his energy, he hears his voice, and he really hears it now. He doesn't care for the dogs still, but I'm sure that'll change real soon, and the dogs are not going to be happy about that. A mover la colita. He broke his forearms because he's just a really big baby. I have really big boys. They're just big. They're big guys. They love food. They're chunky. I like them big. I like them chunky. I feel like I'm every time I do these kind of videos, Martin always tells me, you really should write things down, because after I'm done filming, there's things that I'm like, I should have said that. I should have mentioned that. But while I'm filming, I'm like, I really can't think. I want to do like a day in my life video, to kind of show you guys just a little routine that we have going on. It'll be like summer edition, since summer is going to be in full effect here soon. Mason will be home with us all day. And then I'll do one when Mason starts school again, because it's a little bit different. Baby shark do 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 do, baby shark do 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 do, baby shark do 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 do, baby shark. I want to say that this baby is so much stronger than I ever am. He went through, the worst week of his life at only 2 months, just a couple weeks ago, and I'm not even kidding. Like, if you see him, you wouldn't even think he went through anything. He's so happy. He's so smiley. He's just love. He is love. Ay, mi cielo, cuánto te amo. I'm being super brave right now, breastfeeding, because it's not something that I'm super comfortable doing in public. But it's part of my life. And I do believe that I have to get a little bit more comfortable with it. But I also don't think I'm wrong for covering up in public. I think women should just do whatever they're more comfortable with, because I know there's that stop covering up, legalize breastfeeding, make it the normal. And I completely am for that. Like, I think if you're breastfeeding in public, like, I'm going to give you all my respect and all the glory, because you deserve it. You're feeding your baby. You're not wrong for it. But also, like, if a mom's covering up because that's just what she's more comfortable, or doesn't want to breastfeed in public because she's just not comfortable, aka me, then, like, I think that deserves all the respect too, Like, everybody needs to just do what makes them happiest and most comfortable. Okay, what else? A ver, vamos a ver la colita. Yeah, things are definitely, like, normal in the sense of like everything's different now, but I am used to my new norm now. This crazy is my new norm now. Mason is absolutely in love with being a big brother. He just can't wait for the baby to start walking soon. And I'm like, Mason, once the baby starts walking, like, you don't even know what you're in for. Like, this little boy is not gonna want to ever leave your side. He's gonna be your rabo, meaning he's gonna always be behind your butt. Like, he's gonna want to go where you go, do what you do, say what you say. So Mason doesn't really know what he's in for, but he's excited for him to start walking. Jackson loves him. Ronaldo could give two shits about him. He doesn't care for him. He doesn't exactly like him, but he's coming around. I see. He's coming around. I love dogs. Mama loves her dogs. Ay, cielo. Ay, mi gozadera. Mi gozadera. Oh, he doesn't really like binkies too much, but we just got sent one from a brand that says the actual binky sort of mimics like a boob, and so we're gonna see how he likes that one. Which is weird, you know, because he formula feeds, so he drinks out of a bottle, so you would think like he would easily adjust to a binky, but I think he's like, no, there's no food coming out of this thing, like, you ain't gonna fool me. Which is funny because Mason also didn't like binkies. Anyways, I can't think of anything else right now. I want to eat my breakfast. I hope to start making more videos regularly now. If there are any, if there are any videos in particular you guys want to see, please let me know. I do want to make a video of how I prepared myself mentally, physically, emotionally to have a unmedicated birth. For those of you who maybe want to try it one day just out of curiosity or want to do it, probably can't understand me. Oh my gosh, I just realized you can totally probably hear the washer over me. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go for now. I'm gonna try to upload this video right now. Hopefully I don't have too much editing to do on it. I love you guys. Thank you guys for being here. We'll be back with more videos soon. Mwah. Cachetón.